Welcome Retro Gamers. Today I'm going to show you some tips and tricks and some how-tos for your Easy Flash Definitive Edition flash cart for your Game Boy Advance. Alright, so this section is going to cover everything you need to know about running a Game Boy Advance game, since this is basically a flash cart for your Game Boy Advance, and it also runs Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and I guess it runs Nintendo games as well, based off an emulator that is built in. So let's get into a Game Boy Advance game. I'm going to go with Pokemon, just because I love Pokemon. And there's going to be a menu when you select your game that pops up. The first selection is clean boot, and that basically means that the game is just going to run without any extra features associated with it, and it just makes it seem like it's the actual game inside the cartridge or inside the console. The second one is boot with Addon. So I recommend using boot with Addon even if you aren't using any of the cheats, because it has a cool feature that you can use all this, like the save state and load save state. There is a couple bugs with that though, and I will show you that in this video. So I'm going to back out for a second. I'm going to navigate to my settings screen, and you can see right here it says save state. That is checked automatically when you get, well, for mine it was checked automatically when you get your Easy Flash flash cart. But to set that, you basically click A when you click on hover over set, and then you can check it on and off if you want to have that enabled. And same with your cheats, you can have that on and off if you want to have that enabled. And down here, so if you press OK back over on the highlighted section, you can see the little highlighted blue. If you go down to menu key, you can set your trigger buttons however you want them. I have mine set to L and B and the start, so if I click these three buttons at once, my load and save feature for the save state will actually pop up when I'm inside the game. So let me show you that. So let's go back over, press A, and let's open up Pokemon Sapphire version. Actually, I'm going to open up the game that I was recently playing. So boot with Addon. And like I said, the other one is just basically showing you or booting the game as default. But if I click these three buttons, it shows like a little glitchy picture there. I don't know what that is, but if you click these three buttons, you have your load and save state. But the big thing that I have an issue with is that I click load. It loads my save state, but I'm wondering if because I was in the menu at the time, it just bugged out and black screened. So if I click this, you can actually reset and go back to the menu instead of having to turn your game on and off. And that's the main feature that I like about it. But let's click reset. And I don't know if this is going to be something that they're going to fix with an update. Maybe they'll find my video and update it, but that is still a pretty cool feature. So let's start with a game right off the hop. So I don't know these two games, honestly. So these are movies. Let's go to Sapphire version. So boot with Addon. It's going to load, it's going to check the PAT file and create a file and basically start you off. So if I click these three buttons and save it, so right now I'm in the menu. If I click save, and then I reset and then go back into the game, it seems like it works. So I'll show you this in a second here. And if I go load, it'll actually load the game to the menu screen. So I'm thinking that might have been just a bug because my game menu was open at the time. So let's go through with Professor Birch and everything and get ourselves to the main game itself and see if it still bugs out. So that might be just a game bug or a game glitch. And you can try this yourself with other games, but this is just something that I wanted to point out, as it is kind of annoying that it does that. But when you go back into your game itself, it actually, and you save it, it'll actually load the game file. So it's not like it's a big worry, but that's going to be my name for this file for now. I'll just reset it later if I really want to play this. And here we go. So let's start our adventure. So it should be in the back of a moving truck. Yeah, and then if I click the 3 buttons, so my L, start, and B, and save, that's going to do my save state. If I reset the game, or, well, reset basically goes back to the main menu of your flash cart, and go back into Pokemon Sapphire version, and boot with Addon. Click these 3 buttons, and load the game. Hopefully I'll be in the back of the moving truck. And no, so this is kind of a bug that I found with this. So I don't know if it may be just the game. I have no idea. It's kind of unfortunate that it does this. But let's reset it. And let's go into maybe a less intensive game. Let's just do Mario, for example. Boot with Addon. Not that you'd really want to do a save state, I don't think, for Mario too much, but single player, 1-player game, Mario GP, 50cc, pick a random character, pretty quick. So let's do save state. Okay, and then reset it. And GBA, Mario Kart Super Circuit, boot with Addon. And let's load our save state and see if this is just... Yeah, it must be just the Pokemon game. I don't know what is going on with that, but it loaded my Mario Kart game. And let's say I want to save right there while I'm just spinning around a corner. And then I reset, go back into it, and go back into Mario Kart, boot with Addon. Let's load my save state. And yeah, I'm still just spinning around the corner. So that's pretty cool. So that works for this game. So some games might bug out like this. I don't know if it's because Pokemon's such a big game that it just doesn't want to work properly for whatever reason when you load it. But there you go. That's the little menu that pops up, and the clean boot and boot with add-on features. So the next feature I'm going to talk about, if I can get out of this menu, there we go, in the GBA folder, let's just do Mario for now, is the write to nor clean. So this is just the flash the actual game to your flash card. So there's actually internal memory on this flash card that has a 512 megabyte internal memory. I flashed Final Fantasy 1 and 2, Dawn of Souls, and Crash Bandicoot already, but I'm gonna flash Mario Super Circuit. So you can write to nor clean with add-on. So the add-on feature that does all the save states and everything will allow you to navigate through that little save state menu and load and reset menu, where if you do the clean version, it's actually not going to allow you to navigate through those menus. So I'm going to write it to the nor with add-on, and it'll actually show you the size of the game file, and it's 32 megabytes. So once that's run, it's going to actually save it to your flash card. So if I take the micro SD card out, it should still be on the flash card. So let's turn off the console. I'm going to think that's how it works. Because I think it might need the micro SD card in it. I'm not too sure. So there's the Easy Flash menu, Definitive Edition. And yeah, you still need the micro SD card in it. The main reason why you want to flash, though, is to make your game a little bit faster. So If you write the file, as I pop back in there, I just wanted to test that out just to see if it actually allowed you to play it without the micro SD card in there or not. So what this does, it basically makes your game work a little bit faster because it's not running off of the SD card. So it's running right off of the NOR flash of the, as you can already tell, it's actually working a lot faster. I can tell at least. I don't know, some people might not even notice the difference, but this is just hard encoded right into the memory bank of the flash cart, and it's running off the flash cart rather than dumping it from the SD card onto the flash cart and then onto your screen, basically. So that's the explanation for that. And yeah, you have your menu, so this will pop up with the menu. But if you write it without the menu, I'm going to show you that. So we're going to make sure we're going to go down to Mario Kart again and write nor clean. So we're going to write this version. Wait for it to write it all. So this will write it as a clean version, make it seem like it's a real Game Boy Advance game. Or cartridge, I guess, if you want to call it that. And now, trying to figure out which one is which will be the hard part, because they're both named the same thing. But the menu won't pop up anymore. You won't be able to do your save states, which is not a whole loss. Some people don't want to use the save states or the reset function, but the only disadvantage is that you have to turn your Game Boy off, turn it back on, and select a game if you want to change your games. So that is the feature for the writing of your game to your internals of the flash cart. So the next one is your save type. This one I just leave it as auto. Some people might want to mess around with these. There's just different features that you can select for your save type. I don't know the logistics of all this, so I'm not going to get into that, but I just left it as auto. I was testing out different save types, and sometimes it glitched out the game, so I just left it this way. And then your cheats. So there's cheats that you can enable, and how you would activate them, you would click on cheat, and if there's any cheats available for you, so this game only has 2 cheats. Infinite, what is it? Infinite wields the pole. I don't know what that means, but anyways, so if I turn that on, the only way to activate this cheat is to boot with Addon. So if you do clean boot, that cheat's not going to be enabled. So there's 2 cheats that popped up. Boot with Addon. It's going to make a custom file basically with that cheat, and we're going to see what this does. Oh, I went to the wrong game. So let's push the right buttons for one. Oh, and there you go. So there's a cheat on and off button. So if you want to have the cheats off that you have activated, you can turn them on and off, but I don't even know what this cheat is, so I'm going to go back out. I'm going to turn my screen up a little bit more there so you can actually see it. And nope, not Pokemon Mario. Mario Kart. And let's go to our cheat menu. All right, so retry, time decrease, okay, self-piloting on and off, gold coins 99, select roll. So this is just basically all the cheats that you can have. So let's enable green shell. I'm assuming that would give you green shells every time you started a race. So let's boot with Addon and let's see what that does. I really like this flash card. It's pretty easy to set up. It took me a couple minutes. You guys can watch my other video for the unboxing and the kind of the gameplay. And the link will be in the description. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't been to my channel before, as it'll help me grow my channel, as I'm going to upload more videos like this, even some modding videos and some gameplay. So let's see. So right now I don't see any shells in my inventory. Maybe if I click my quick menu, which it doesn't like to... Oh, there we go. Yeah, so I always have a I always have a shell now, so I can just shoot off a ton of shells. Ow, I just shot myself. But I just turned the cheat on, and now I've got just a ton of shells that I'm just shooting off everywhere. Hopefully I don't bug out the game from all of this. It's kind of a fun little cheat. Oh, there you go, I just got Donkey Kong. And yeah, so everybody else in this game doesn't know what to do because I'm shooting these shells off like crazy. But if I click this menu and turn the cheat off and continue, I don't have the shells anymore. I'm clicking the button, and now I can just get the regular bonus items that I wanted. So that's the cheat menu. That's everything you need to know about your menus for the GBA games. Next video, I will explain everything you need to know about Game Boy and Game Boy Color games. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like video. This is DNA Mobile Gaming with your how-to guide for the Easy Flash Flashcard. Take care.